for a second. And Knight will step back into the box yet again. And 2-2 pitch on the way. Hendricks looking for his first strikeout, and he got him looking there.
Sorry, Bubba. Really quickly, we didn't realize until we had technical difficulties. No one could hear us, and we apologize. So without further ado, we want to say welcome to the game tonight. It's the visiting Waynesboro Generals taking on the Culpeper Cavaliers.
We were muted
We were muted the whole entire time. Thank you to my mother. Shout out to my mom back at home. We have working audio now. So my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just now joining us, my name is Leonard Ross, joined by my partner, Bubba Strickland, up here. Again, we are deeply apologize. We want to apologize for no audio. But we're back now, and we're going to act like it never happened.
Yep, as Hendricks looking to go back to work. Already has a strikeout so far in this one, 2 away here in the top of the first. As that one will bounce away from Pirello behind the plate, and we'll get a new baseball as the count will run to 1-1. As it's hot up here.
It is. Maybe we can blame the heat on or the reason the audio wasn't working.
Yeah. It fried our system, that's why.
It sure did.
As that one won't catch on the outside part of the zone, and now the count will run 2-1.
Actually, if you touch the soundboard or whatever, it is hot.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not literally, but I feel like you're touching the top of the stove before it gets to that really hot point there.
As Hendricks will go back to work. That one's fouled off to the backstop, and the count will remain at 2-2. As Brian Archer coming into the night out of George Washington University. He keeps a steady 333 average coming into the night. And against Charlottesville High School, he drew a clutch base-loaded walk to record an RBI, and that one will run down low, and the count will run full. As we'll see if he can use his plate discipline here to draw a walk and a first runner of the game for Waynesboro, and he threw his bat thinking, oh my goodness, I thought he walked him.
Are you hungry?
And apparently not, as he goes down looking. Pirello dropped the third strike. He puts the tag on him pretty easily, and it's zeros on the scoreboard as we go to the bottom of the first. Sorry for the audio disruption here, but we'll be back in a second from Culpeper County High School.
And welcome back to Culpeper County High School. The score remains 0-0 as we enter the bottom of the first. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll try my best not to sound like a broken record up here, but we want to say we are sincerely apologetic about our audio issues. But we're here now, and everything is fine. Unfortunately, no one heard our pregame, conversation, but that is a-okay. Well, take a quick weather report. It is in the upper 90s, and we are calling for storms around 8 o'clock tonight. We do hope it stays to the west of us, but personally, I would complain for a little bit of a delay because it could cool some things off. It is hot out there today, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely. Landon, we'll take a look at the first time we'll see Trey Graydon on the mound tonight for the visitors of Waynesboro out of Gardner-Webb. And, he authored one of the loudest rookie bullpen performances on May 12th as he summoned into a tough midweek battle against powerhouse Charlotte. And he completely choked their offense by firing 3 flawless innings without allowing a run or a hit with multiple strikeouts. And the first batter he'll face tonight is the big bat of the Nick Matson tonight, as he'll get going early, as he'll be the DH tonight for the Cavaliers, and we'll see what he can do here in the bottom of the first. As Matson, one of the newer faces around here, wouldn't you say, Landon?
He's definitely brand. He's one of the newer faces here, but obviously we're lucky to have him. And
as first pitch will catch the outside part of the zone.
That'll be a first strike right there. And I like Nick. I think he's a great dude, and he's done pretty well this season thus far. The times that he's played, and he can only get better from here.
Yep. As Trey Graydon will go back to work, already ahead in the count.
And that one is
one's fouled off down the right field line, and we'll get a new baseball as the kids go running, trying to get that
free icy.
Yeah, I would want that too tonight.
Tonight is the night for a free icy. That's for darn certain.
As before transferring to LIU, Matson was a dominant middle infielder for Lackawanna College, as the breaking ball will miss high there, and the count will run to 1-2. As Matson trying to get on quickly here to start off the game for the Cavaliers on the offensive side, as that one will be a shot down the third base line, but it'll be fouled off, and we'll get another baseball. I've already said that a couple times
We're just
tonight.
going through baseballs.
Yeah.
And we already had this issue once already. Even before, during our audio issues, we already had people lose quite a few balls already.
Yeah. As Trey Graydon looking for the first strikeout of the night for his side, and that one's a shot. It'll get over the head of Abbott over at first base. It'll bounce in to right field, and Shooterman will just happen to bring that in, and it's a leadoff single for Nick Matson to start off this one, and that'll bring in the big bat of Ty Powell.
And I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Earlier this week, Ty Powell committed to Weatherford College.
Yep. And
that's really, really awesome opportunity for him, and we're really, really excited for him. So congratulations, Ty. And we wish you best of luck.
Graydon will go back to work. And that one, oh my goodness, that looked like it almost got a piece of Coach Dobbs down at first.
Look out, Dobbs.
As Ty Powell fouls off the first pitch he sees, and the count will run 0-1 in favor of Trey Graydon out on the mound. As already allowed an early hit as Matson's over at first. The lineup on the far right side of the rubber. Runner on the move is Matson. He'll slide in, and he's safe as the throw is offline from Knight behind the plate. And it looked to be a pretty easy stolen base for Nick Matson as he moves up 90 feet. This time, more of a sprint of fame than a walk of fame.
Yeah.
As Matson will get his lead off second. Graydon will try and shake off the stolen base and go back to work, and now time is called as Knight will walk out to the mound, and we'll get time here, so we'll step away for a second on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network.
Yep, I just got that notification myself.
As what did we just get?
So we are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning, but as you can see, that the clouds,
Yeah.
they don't look bad up there.
But you know
But
Virginia weather.
the area is so big, and this is why I don't trust iOS weather app. I trust Weatherfront.
Yeah.
Weatherfront is, we're not sponsored, we promise.
As,
Weatherfront is a free.
as Graydon will go back to work. Sorry to interrupt you
No,
there.
you're good. This is more important than weather right now.
And the first pitch breaking ball will, or I should say, not first pitch back from time, as the count will run to 1-2. And I mean, weather's pretty important if it might
Absolutely.
cancel.
Like we're talking about, we may get those possible showers around 8 o'clock tonight, but knowing that we were under a severe thunderstorm warning, you never know. Pop-up still could happen at any moment. That
will
is foul off
down the left field line, and we'll get a new baseball. As
Yeah.
I've seen that same kid run for the past 3 or 4 foul balls.
Man, I couldn't do it in this heat. I couldn't run.
I wouldn't even be out here in the heat.
No.
Thank goodness for AC up in this press box.
I used to.
Johnny Sutrick is on deck for the Cavaliers. Ty Powell trying not to be the first strikeout victim of the night for the Cavaliers.
I used to play as that is
As that
on the
one
ground.
a shot, it'll be fielded backhand over at second. Throw is just barely in time as Wallace got the throw over there to beat Ty Powell out by a step.
And here comes the trickster, Johnny Sutrick. When I was saying a few seconds ago, I was saying how I used to play flag football for the Grizzlies up there in Bristow, Virginia, and we had some games where it was really, really hot. I think I went through 6 bottles of water in one day.
Jeez.
It was hot.
As
I was
the
11.
second righty of the night that Graydon will face, and the first pitch won't catch his, or I should say it will catch the zone, as the count will run to 0-1. As Sutrick looks like an unripe banana from up here with the green helmet, and Graydon will go back to work as he lifts his right leg, or left leg, and delivers home, as the count will even at 1-1.
Call him the Trickster, Banana Man, Banana Peel. I mean, racking up those nicknames.
So many nicknames for everybody on the squad that I can think of. Yeah. As Graydon will go back to work. That one's up it's high. Popped up in the infield, or I should say Goth underneath of it, and they'll bring it in. So 2 away here in the bottom of the first.
Number 17 from Mercer,
April
Grayson
Gaff brought that one in, and a pretty easy out for second one of the inning.
As here comes Grayson Gegg, Mr. Oriole himself with that awesome-looking helmet of his.
As it's funny, we talked about it earlier in our before-game meeting, as the Waynesboro logo looks like Off-Brand Nationals.
It does.
And Gegg's got the Off-Brand Orioles helmet. So first pitch in there will not catch the zone, so the count will run 1-0 in favor of Gegg, hitting from the left-handed side, as he just recently entered the transfer portal, as I was talking to him earlier. So we'll see where he can go from there. It's the pitch on the way. That's a shot into center. Coming in on it is Guth, and that'll get down. So the Cavaliers have their first runner in the game, and it comes in the form of Nick Matson.
We'll bring out the left fielder, number 22 from Coastal Carolina.
That breeze felt nice.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. As a new face into the game, as it'll be number 22, or I should say, new face. It'll be Blagan Pato, the first time we see him all year, hitting from the right-handed side out of Coastal Carolina. As this is the first game he's playing for the team. As the first pitch breaking ball is in there for a strike.
And he is from Haymarket, Virginia, so it's a little bit. I am from Gainesville, so I'm from up that area. So that's really, really cool that he's from up there.
As Graydon will look back over to first, Gegg will get his lead. Now he'll lift his left leg and deliver home. As the breaking ball was high there, Knight grabbed it, and it looked for a second like he might check back over to first, but instead he'll just toss it back out to Graydon on the mound. As Blagan Pato in, and I really love that helmet. As that one a shot high, it'll run into the outfield. Coming in on it is Ottavino. He'll be called off by Guth, and he'll bring it in for the third out of the inning. So it'll be 3 outs, but not before Nick Matson can come across to score off a Grayson Gegg RBI single. Culpeper Cavaliers lead it 1-0 as we go to the top of the second after this. Culpeper leads it 1-0 at Culpeper County High School. We'll be back in a second on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network.
Hey, welcome back to Culpeper County High School, where we are monitoring the weather heavily. As we welcome you back, we're ready to start off the top of the second. Ladies and gentlemen, I am looking at the radar right now, and there is 70 mile an hour wind gusts within this cell. It should hit us around 8. We do hope it does miss us, but it's weather. Anything is possible. We are in that severe thunderstorm box. I wish we could have an actual radar to show you all back at home, but Bubba, you take a look at this real quick.
Yeah, it's not looking too hot.
It's not looking too hot.
As what is looking hot is this sponsor sheet we're about to read off at the end of the second, or I should say the middle of the second, as the throwdown will get us started. And Crutter walking around as he'll sit with a couple of the other Cavaliers behind home plate. It's funny to see the guys who maybe aren't in the rotation or aren't gonna play, just
Yeah.
come behind home plate and sit.
Yeah. And here comes the pitch. That is a strike to start off.
Hendricks already with an inning pitch so far. Yeah, we saw that as now that you do say that, it's starting to cloud up in right field.
Just a little bit. And that one is fouled off to the left side. And we'll get a new baseball here. And yeah, it is definitely, ladies and gentlemen, it is definitely dark over towards the right side of the field.
Hopefully we can play through at least a couple of innings.
That'd be nice. At least get to the top of the fifth. That'd be great.
Well, because I think there's a minimum you have to play for the game to be recorded.
Right.
And I'm being told by my stats guy it's 5 innings. So
5 innings. That ball was right down the middle. That was in for a ball. It makes the count go 1-2.
down the middle, and it was a ball.
Yeah. Excuse me. As that is fiddle on the ground, as he will make it to first.
It'll get through into
Brings up the
left
baseman,
center
number 32 from
by
Coastal, Jake
the
Mueller.
gap between shortstop and third.
And up next to bat, it is number 32 of Jake Mueller. Jake is standing at 6'2", 215 pounds from Cape Coral.
And
He's got the pink gloves and a pink bat. I don't actually like the pink, not gonna lie to you. It pops from up here. As
Yeah.
here comes the first pitch, and that one's up high towards
center
center field there.
Sutrick made an easy play on that one.
Yeah, he did.
That's-
Tricks are pulling more of his tricks there.
That one wasn't even a trick. That was just
That's
good baseball.
That's the dog he's got him.
As that'll bring in number 8.
And number 8 of Aiden Ottavino.
Ottavino.
Thank you for the correction there.
Ottavino.
Standing at 6'4", 205 pounds out of Mount St. Mary's.
As the first pitch will be outside for a ball.
I feel like we have quite a lot of guys from Mount St. Mary's.
Including the one and only Parker Hildebrand. He's not here tonight as, talking to him.
I was in for a strike there.
Talking to him, we told you about the injury the other week, and it's safe to say it's not looking too good, so he might not be back for a while.
And that's a shame because he's a good ball player. We could really use him. And that one is hit towards the right side downfield. That is caught.
Gegg trying to get 2, and
Ooh.
they didn't there as
Commotion on first base.
Brings up the second baseman, number 4 from Sanford, Hunter Wallace.
And coming up next to bat for the Generals, it is Hunter Wallace. As Hunter...
Lake Sumter. What a college name.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to lie to you, I've never heard of that college before a day in my life. But Hunter Wallace sitting at 6 foot, 175 pounds, and he's a righty-righty.
And he's adjusted well to the college strike zone.
He really has.
As he's a high contact back for the Lake Hawks. He hit a .310 average in 20 games played with a .412 OBP. As time, I don't know what's going on. As Hendricks will step back on the mound now. And
Maybe a pitch clock violation there.
so
As here comes the pitch, and that one is on the ground towards center field. And he's not going to get there.
as it's an easy play from Ty Powell over at second, or I should say short, to get the last out of the inning.
As we'll move over to the bottom of the second inning here.
As it's still 1-0, Culpeper leads it. We'll be back here on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network after this.
Hey, welcome you back to Culpeper County High School. We're getting ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Cavaliers up 1-0. And really quickly, we want to thank some of our sponsors tonight. Without them, the Cavaliers would not be here, and we personally would not be up here within the booth. So we want to thank Peak Roofing Contractors, Jefferson Home Builders, UVA Orthopedics, part of Culpeper Medical Center, and Bragg's Corner Properties, and lastly, All Install. We'll thank more sponsors as the night goes on. As again, we welcome you back to Culpeper County High School. And doing pitching warm-ups now. And all eyes are on the skies towards the right side of the field, as it looks very ominous.
Not looking too great, but hopefully it holds off for a while.
Absolutely.
As Joey Rogers will step back in for his first time up.
The bottom of the inning is the second baseman from Wingate, number 8, Joey Rogers.
Joey Rogers is now up to bat. Which it is from Wingate.
And in the 5-4 win over Waynesboro last time on the road, he was 3 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs as well as a double.
And here comes the pitch right down the middle. That is on the ground. That is fouled off to near third base, to the left side of the field.
Use more than just right down the middle. It's not like that one was what? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
We get a new base. Something's going on as we're ready to get back to work. Rogers has been a great defensive prospect so far for the Cavaliers.
He has, and that one is a ball. One touching the turf there. Or the dirt. I think turf works better.
Yeah, especially for this venue.
It is a very unique field.
Yeah. The only other time I've seen something like that is...
That one is on the ground towards the pitching mound, and he's going to get him out.
As Graydon threw, it was
kind
kind of a check swing, went right back to Graydon on the mound, and it was an easy throw over to first.
And Luca Perillo up next to bat. Lucas had a decent season thus far for him.
And, you know, he's really skilled behind the plate as he's coming in with a 2.06 pop time alongside a 78-mile-an-hour cannon. So
here comes the pitch, and that one is up towards the third baseline. That'll be fouled again. We've seen a lot of foul balls tonight as they'll get a new baseball down there.
And for Perillo, we talked about this last time, but entered college majoring in human development, and he wants to become a nurse after school.
Good for him.
And I will say thank you to him because
that was a little outside the box there. That was in for.
And they'll say he held up on the check swing. As you know, yeah, just thank you to him because you know he's probably gonna make a huge difference in someone's life.
Absolutely. I know a lot of nurses in my life. That is right down the middle for a strike. My mother being a nurse of her own.
That'll run inside just a little there.
And my grandmother's also a nurse. I know quite a lot of nurses as the count is 1 and 2. And that one is up and towards shortstop.
It'll be fielded in time by April Gath, and the throw over to Abbott at first is in time
from Salem, Tyrus
to get Perillo.
And here comes the Culpeper alumni of Tyrus Knobs, wearing number 27. First time he's hit tonight.
As those skies are moving in quicker and quicker.
Yeah, yes it is. And I'm afraid we might, hopefully not, but we could get delayed here. Here comes the pitch, and that one is out for a ball. A little on the outside.
And it definitely ran high there.
It did. It's setting up for the second pitch.
1-0
Here
count.
it goes, and that one's on the ground field toward the pitching mound. Tyrus is on the run. Tyrus, he will not get to first.
As Graydon knocked that one down, it ran away from him on the mound, but he was able to pick it up, toss over to Abbott at first to end the inning. So we'll come back for the top of the third after this. You're listening in on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network.
And welcome you back to Culpeper County High School. We're getting ready to start the top of the third. The Cavaliers lead 1-0. And we sound like a broken record, folks. The clouds are really moving in quite quickly. And it looks like the storm's going to hit us probably well
Pretty
before
soon.
8.
Yeah. I say if I'm a Virginia weatherman, because, you know, it's so unpredictable here, you never know.
I mean,
It says 8. I think this hits us. It's 7:03 right now. I think this hits us by 7:30.
7:30 at least.
Yeah, as Ben Shetterman will be the first batter that Bryce Hendricks will face as he goes back on the mound for the third inning of work tonight. And, yeah, I just got the same warning finally from the Culpeper area that we're in a severe thunderstorm watch.
Batter is the right
Yes, we
fielder,
are.
number 28 from Eastern Michigan, Ben
And
Schechterman.
number 28 of Ben Shetterman. I like that name a lot. Shetterman sounds dangerous, as he is from Eastern Michigan University.
As first pitch on the way from Hendricks on the mound. That one a shot, and it'll be a diving stop over at second by Rogers. As an amazing play to bring that one in.
Yeah, nice play by the second baseman, brings
Like
it to
we said,
shortstop,
it
number
didn't matter
25,
where he
comes
plays,
from
as he's
Alabama,
able to
standing
make those plays on the defensive side of the ball. And maybe didn't need to dive there, but still
Yeah,
an amazing play otherwise, as quickly there's one away here in the top of the third. If you're just joining us, the Cavaliers still leading at 1-0, as into the game is Sam
Guth.
Guth. I keep saying Guth, but
He kind of reminds me. I mean, you say Guth, and it reminds me of Goob from from that. I forgot. Little Robinson.
yeah,
Yes.
as the first pitch will catch the outside part of the zone on the breaking ball, and the count is 0-1.
As Goob also played baseball.
Bryce Hendricks already with 2 strikeouts on the night. That one, a high shot going back on it is Powell. He'll call everyone off and make the play.
Hello,
So
SpaceX.
quickly 2 away as that ball went to the moon and back.
It's SpaceX.
Maybe said hi to some aliens.
Now bring up number 1, Nick Apelgath.
As
And coming up next,
It'll be-
Go ahead, Bubba.
Nick April Gath, as he'll reset the lineup, already 0 for 1 on the night, as Hendricks will go back to work, and the first pitch fastball will catch the zone, making it 0-1. As 2 away already in the inning is Guth flying out to shortstop, and Shetterman lined out to Rogers over at second, as that one will even the count at 1-1. As
It is
April
definitely-
Gaff stepping back in for the second time. He recently committed to FIU, as that one's in the dirt, and the count will run to 2-1, like we said earlier.
It is
and-
really, really dark off to the right.
Yeah.
I'm keep eyeing it.
He'll play under former MLB manager Pedro Grifol, as Hendricks
Ooh.
will go back to work.
Do you smell that?
No, I don't, as that breaking ball will catch the zone. I smelled the dirt on that pitch, because that one was nasty.
It smells like rain from up here, ladies and gentlemen. And
Oh, my goodness. You're
It's-
just saying that. You can't smell the rain.
you can smell rain.
As Hendricks will go back to work. That one is shot over to third. It's fielded by Ty Knobs. Throw over to first is in time. And oh my goodness, maybe you're right, as that'll end the top of the third. and we're moving quickly, so maybe we will get through 5 by the time the storm hits.
All right, fans,
As
it is about to go down at my house right now. My mother, shout out Mom, keep me updated with all the weather stuff back at home,
as
it is dark at my house.
And why not get
It's
some
dark
practice
for the
Cavaliers
Waynesboro Generals as they still trail
You did not say
1-0
that.
here on the road. We'll be back to Culpeper County High School here in a second on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network. 3, 2, 1.
And we'll keep you back to Culpeper County High School, where we're getting ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. And the Cavaliers lead 1-0 here. As I keep on voice cracking up here in the booth. My apologies.
As you know, before we get into the bottom of 3rd, we'd just like to take a look at our next game coming up tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's a little better, as it'll be at home against the Harrisonburg Turks here tomorrow at Culpeper County High School, as Tyler Bennick will be set to step in for the first time tonight once we finish these warm-ups, and the throwdown from Knight behind the plate will get us going.
And hopefully y'all can hear that in the background. They had old Blind Melon, no rain. We hope for no rain, right?
Number 9,
Yeah.
Tyler
As
Bennick.
I do enjoy some Blind Melon. And there's my walk-up song. Tyler Bennick up next to bat here.
Bennick had a stint at St. Anne's Belfield High School, played with Henry Ford, a former Wahoo, who's with the Nationals now as a swing and miss there. Will send the count to 0-1. And Charlie Pausick, who's currently in the transfer portal as a redshirt sophomore, played with Duke this year. As Graydon will go back to work. He's still without a strikeout here yet so far in the game.
That's going to even out the count to 1-1 there on the field.
Yep, as the count is 1-1 like you said. And Tyler Bennick out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, standing at 6'4", and he's a pretty strong kid, as his swing and miss there. And did that catch a piece of the bat?
I think it did.
As I think maybe fouled off the catcher there, as he's he's pointing to some part on his chest guard there. So I'm gonna take the sign that that Bennick fouled that one on the catcher. So the count 1-2. Graydon looking for his first strikeout of the night so far here in the bottom of the 3rd. He'll deliver home. That one a shot into left field. Coming under it is Ottavino, and quickly one away here in the bottom of the 3rd. So that'll reset the lineup.
And Nick Matson back up to bat. We mentioned that we have Parker Hildebrand out, but we also have Evan Escobar not playing tonight. As our last home game, he had a sprained ankle.
Matson, the DH here tonight, normally plays in the outfield, out in left field, but Pato will get the deal tonight, as that one's fouled off, and we'll get a new baseball. As that kid, he caught it as a great catch down the right field line. I didn't see that one.
We may have a future star for the Cavaliers in the coming years.
As Trey Graydon will go back to work, he'll deliver home, and that one will run low, so the count will even at 1-1. As Matson, obviously out of Long Island, obviously made a huge name for himself at the JUCO level. Had a blistering 356 average.
And that one's on the ground.
It'll be fielded over at short by April Gaff. The throw is in time, and quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Cavaliers, and that'll bring up Ty Powell.
And Ty Powell's up next, like you were saying there.
And coming into tonight, we talked about it earlier in our pregame. You couldn't hear it, though, because our audio was not working. He's sitting currently tied for third with 9 RBI, or 9 stolen bases, I should say, as that one's fouled off
out of the ballpark.
The left field line.
I don't know if your car is safe down there, buddy.
It is.
No car is safe here.
It's all the way down there. It's not. I want to say it's not touching it, but then I know it's going to jinx it as Powell's got a lot of power from the left-handed side. 0-1's account as that one will miss on the outside part of the zone, as that one ran a little high as well, and the count will run to 1-1. As Ty Powell, we talked about his recent commitment, but, you know, he was officially
out of the ballpark again there.
As that one will send the count to 2-2, maybe?
I thought it was 2-1 or 1-2, but
the scoreboard's reading
2-2.
Scoreboard's reading 2-1, so maybe it's 2-2. As Ty Powell's the Cavaliers player of the game on June 3rd,
2-2.
as he had a solo home run to start off the scoring against the Strasburg Express, and a win. As that one will miss as well on the breaking ball, and the count will run full. First full count, I think, of the night.
2-2, they're saying that now in the field.
Oh.
So I guess we messed up here.
As the count will be 2-2. That one will run in the dirt. They said he didn't hold up on the swing. Drop third strike, and Knight will tag him from behind the plate. And that'll end the third inning of play. So we'll go to the top of the fourth back here from Culpeper County High School after this one, and the storm is surely rolling in as the Cavalry trying to hold off until maybe 5 innings of play, and we'll see what happens as that storm is really rolling in. We'll be back here on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network after this.
And welcome you back to Culpeper County High School. Getting ready to start the top of the fourth inning here. As really quickly, we want to read a little bit more sponsors. Without them, we would not be here. We want to thank the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Maloney and Ward Insurance, Warbin Mechanical, GFL Environmental, and Battlefield Automotive.
And maybe read as many as you can right now, because I don't know how many more innings of play we're going to have.
I'll keep going here. Just want to thank Glory Days Grill,
number 38, Christian
and the Rotary Club of Culpeper and Culpeper Little League. As and here we go.
As maybe a lightning delay here soon, as we can hear Cam on the. As that almost got a piece of Zach Smith as coach was hanging out of the dugout shot there. As we might have a lightning delay here soon.
It's not letting me change it, buddy. I'm sorry, man.
As
I can get it on my phone, though.
Hendricks will go back to work. That one is shot up the middle. Will it get through the hole? It will, as Powell couldn't make the diving play there. And it'll be a base hit for Christian Knight.
Number 15,
He'll be the first
Archer.
base runner of the inning for the Waynesboro Generals.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I am back now. We are checking the Lightning app and get our stat guy, Mr. Andrew Seagraves, up here to help him out.
As Hendricks will go back to work. And the first pitch breaking ball will be popped up. Rogers going back on it. That one will get down. And it's a base hit, moving runners up to first and second.
And ladies and gentlemen, we just got word of a lightning strike within 10 miles from the game.
Batters, first baseman, number 30, Brian Sabbath.
As the Generals' first baseman, Brian Archer? will step in now. And we are trying to control maybe a delay here soon.
And
As that storm's still rolling in as a high fly ball going back on it is Gegg. He's running. He'll look up and then ran out of room on the wall in foul territory down there. So it's a very, 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 very long strike.
it is. And ladies and gentlemen, forgive me here for a second. There's a lot more lightning strikes popping up within the 10-mile radius of here.
And yeah, now we're gonna get signal, and that'll be a delay.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, I want to quickly say that I apologize there. I was helping our stat guy up here with the Lightning app, and I was not keeping track of our scoreboard graphic here, so forgive me, as Bubba was providing good information up here for you guys, and that's why we work really good together.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's severe weather in the area. As such, the game is currently being placed
we
on at
will
least a
be
30-minute hold.
under a 30-minute hold here at Culpeper.
And so let's remind the fans what the weather alert will be. A strike within the 10-mile radius. It's 30-minute lightning delay every time we see a strike or see it on the radar. So we're currently under a weather alert until we come back. And weather still in the upper 90s. As with this opportunity, with the maybe delay and things, we'd like to take a look at our next game tomorrow at home against the Harrisonburg Turks, and then we'll take a look at the schedule from around the league, as we'll take a look at Covington as the Woodstock River Bandits lead the Covington Lumberjacks at Casey Field. That's in the top of the first. That one just kicked off, and then we have two other games going between Charlottesville and the Harrisonburg Turks at JMU Eagle Field. That one's still knotted at 0 in the top of the first. And then the Percival Cannons and the Stanton Braves are still at 0-0 in the top of the first as well. So we'll step away for a weather delay here as the players are gathering up their things to head to a safer area. As after that, we'll just leave this one for right now, as the matchup will be put on hold, and we'll take a step away here and wait until we get that 30-minute delay. So for right now, we'll step away here on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network, as we are on a weather delay for a little bit.
And welcome you back to Culpeper County High School. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it is really coming down here at Culpeper County High School right now. Remind you, we're underneath the rain delay and lightning delay, and I'll let you know that the weather is something else. So, and
we
just got
the word that this ball game has been canceled. So we will end it for tonight, but first we'll flash you around the league as Woodstock and the Covington Lumberjacks are still playing. It's 5-1 in the top of the fourth. Charlottesville and the Harrisonburg Turks up in Harrisonburg at JMU Eagle Field are also in a weather delay currently. And on our scoreboard area, it's showing that Front Royal at the Winchester Royals are also in a rain delay currently in the top of the first. And the Strasburg Express at the Newmarket Rebels, that game has yet to kick off on our scoreboard, so don't know if they're in a weather delay at all right now. But I guess
that's going to do it for today.
Yeah.
So
let me get a ruling on something, and then I'll...
And, ladies and gentlemen, like we were just talking about, the game has been called official, well, for today at least, because I think if I remember correctly, we were at the top of the fourth there.
And, you know, just to flash you back, we didn't play 5 complete innings, so they just suspended the game, and we'll pick it up at a later date. But
which hope that date is soon, as ladies and gentlemen, it is really coming down. It is rating sideways.
And we're gonna cut this off so I can get to my car quickly before it really starts coming down. So that's it for tonight. We'll resume in the top of the fourth inning here. I think. Let's see this.
Top of the fourth inning.
Top of the fourth inning.
Cavaliers lead 1-0 here.
As we'll resume at a later date. So thank you for tuning in and, you know, staying with us through the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was not a great night overall, as this one's been called. So we'll pick it up as Culpeper is set to be leading 1-0 in the top of the fourth. When we come back at a later date, my name's Bubba Strickland. To the right of me is Landon Ross. Thank you for tuning in on Culpeper Cavaliers Baseball Network for tonight.